See. Oh, piss!
Setting up in some
It's not
deep
funny. Yeah, it is. I almost forgot that goes through my controller. Anyone join yet? No.
Oh, piss off.
Oh, well played. Even for the day.
Stop right there, you son of a
He's
bitch.
found the surface. Good chance here. And he's down
Yeah,
there.
they're probably watching the Ravens.
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Surely it's going to.
And with that lovely play, they're now ahead of their rival. It's getting serious, isn't it? Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Well, it looks like it's too much club on this one. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. 3 shots off the lead. Close to the surface here, and the green side rough. Ooh, that almost went down. Putting for bogey. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 7th. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Playing up to an elevated green here. Going with the pitching wedge here. This one is right down the pipe.
And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. And that will take him to 1 under. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole. Well, at least it's on the green. That's the positive. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Bit too heavy-handed there. 14 feet to the cup.
Looking good.
Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Currently 1 under for the round. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. Most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hold some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. He's just astonishing to watch.
You know, to me, Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, balata golf balls, and blades, and I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing. He's one of the few players, Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades and I mean, it's just unbelievable what he can do with the golf ball. His eye-hand coordination is simply the best in the game.
Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back 9, what are your thoughts so far?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Sitting at 2 under. Needs this one to kick right. Well, that's beautifully judged. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And this putt to move into the top 10. Nice line. Okay, steady now. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
Oh, what a stroke. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. He's currently tied for 14th. We have a par 3 on this one. And choosing the 8 iron here. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. It was on a good line. Just a short putt remaining here. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. Oh, that's a sweet looking swing, that one. Interesting choice of the driver here. Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Opting for the 6 iron. That's a little wayward.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. This one might just sneak off the fairway. And now to Bubba Watson.
Birdied their last hole.
Sitting at 1 over. This looks to be heading to the green. And back to the course with the live action. From around 170 yards here.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
Going with the 5-iron here. This one's heading left, I think. Wow, what happened there?
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Let's see if we can make this. Keep the par on the card.
Yep, tracking well.
That will work. Now 4 back after that hole. Next up is this par 4 hole. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Looks like they're going for the green. Good aggressive play here. Second shot here on the 14th. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
They've chosen to club down here.
Attaboy, good shot. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup.
That was a gallant attempt. A par putt on the table. Currently 2 under for the day. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
And now to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Very crafty, that shot.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
An opportunity to make a par here. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
They're thinking of going for this one, guys.
Going with the 5-wood. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
A putt for a place in the top 10.
Like the look of this one. Oh, that's a ripper. And what a way to jump into the top 10. He's currently tied for 6th. This is a short par 4, always a fun hole to play.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
This one might roll into the rough. Sitting at 4 under for the day, tied for 6th position. Oh, that was pure.
A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make. That's a lovely effort, that one. That's a handy putt to make.
I will take that also into the top 5 now. He's currently tied for 5th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And after a birdie at the last, he'll take the honour on the hole. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. Playing from around 190 yards out.
1 extra club required to this elevated green.
Going with the hybrid.
And he's safely on the green.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. This is a par putt. This one's online. And that signs off on today's round. And as this round winds down, he finishes in 5th place. Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this next golfer starts their round. What do you think about their chances today?
Look, this player's trailing at the moment. Let's face it, there is so much golf left out there. Anything can happen. Let's just sit back, relax, and watch it unfold.
I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. And let's see what he can do here today. Nicely done. Time for the second shot into the first. Never easy playing out of those fairway bunkers. Well, the putter's going to be coming out of the bag, but it's still going to be a long way from the hole. Putting for birdie.
Come on, ball. Come on.
Oh, just missed. No, that's too bad. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Currently 5 under for the event. A long par 4 this hole. Well struck. And playing this one from around 120 yards out.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. This putt coming up is for birdie.
This is on a stupendous line.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up from about 130 yards out. Wow, did this come out beautifully.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. And coming off for birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That's a pretty handy shot. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Looking really good, this one. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. He's currently sitting in 7th place. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Opting for the 5-iron. Looks like this one's bunker bound. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
looking really good. The old hammer hands putt. 7 feet to the cup.
Looks good.
And that's for a bogey. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Second shot here on the 5th. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Getting ready to play their third. And here we are with their fourth. Eight feet to the cup. Ooh, nice line. And there it is. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Time to tee off at the 6th. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Not bad. Lining up the birdie putt here.
On a nice line.
And that will drop in for birdie. And that will take him to 6 under. He's currently tied for 7th. Next up is this 2-shot hole.
Nicely done.
From about 100 yards.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Playing their 4th shot. Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Opting for the 5-wood. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. That's nicely done. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Let's return to live play now. 15 feet to the cup.
This one's looking good.
That's frustrating. Putting for a par here. Well holed. Let's move on. Trailing by 7 after that hole. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Going with the 7. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Looking really good, this one. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole. Well, that was a bit of a wild swing. Probably be a similar result too. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. This looks good. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Let's take a look at the current standings. Currently at -5 now for the event. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole. Going with the 8-iron here.
That's really not what we're looking for.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Judging it beautifully.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. It's heading to the rough for mine. Interesting choice of the driver here. Not quite the shot he was wanting. They found the sand here. Well, it's a chance still to get up and down if they can hold a monster. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Go to your home, ball. Go to your home. That's a great attempt from long range. So close. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. We've arrived at a par 4. Playing from around 150 yards here.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And that will take him to 5 under. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. That's a little untidy. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
Oh, caught up in some branches. And now to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Getting ready to play their third. And this one is for his par. This one's dialed in. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. He's currently tied for 12th. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Going with the 5-iron here. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
Didn't that look good for a long time? He has this putt to save his par. This one's looking good. Nice little putt to hole, that one. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Playing from around 240 yards.
Wind straight down.
Oh, they look like they're taking this on in 2.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Oh, you set yourself up with an eagle opportunity. Ouch, that hurts. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. 4 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Birdied their last hole.
Chance to get one under the card with this putt. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Nicely done. Second shot here on the 17th. Great shot. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one will run uphill. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Currently 7 under for the event. Pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Big pass over coming up for this fella.
Looking better.
And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. Well, that day is in the books, Rich, and this player seems to be going along quite nicely, don't you think?
That's a good spot to be in. Just kind of hanging around, waiting for their time to pounce on the leaders, but in a good position heading into the final 36.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for